So I'm going to use my fascial load at the SP of the vertebrae, gently take it away. That gives me a reaction at my initial listening spot. I follow, I follow, I follow, I follow, I follow. Just a little bit of fascial load in my right hand to maintain the activity in the left. I follow, I follow, I follow. As that listening comes to the end, now I bring the SP towards. So now I'm bringing both structures towards each other. Good boy, good boy. A little bit more. Listening slowing right down, but it still gives me a little something. Bringing both of my contacts towards each other. Good boy, good boy. And there we go. And now I perceive a release, a lengthening, and the separation. And the SP is happy to move away. More than neutral structure over the top. Good boy. Come back here. Recheck. Now we're starting to get much better. Deviation of the jaw to the right side. Good boy. Still a little bit more to do around the hyoid. Good boy. So I have a listening in the middle of the masseter. Takes me to the hyoid. The little fascial load in the hyoid. Get a nice reaction in my left hand. I follow. It's kind of a rotation and an inferior glide, posterior glide now. Directly posterior. Bringing the hyoid towards now. Good boy. Good boy. Things are just starting to melt now. And so now with the softening that I can feel, not only can I feel it in the TMJ structures and into the jaw muscles, but also you can feel it extending up to the left ear. And there we go. It just feels like his body's breathing out in terms of the involuntary mechanism. Good boy. And he's a good boy. Okay, so each technique, like the first technique, things improved by about 30%. We've got another 30%. There's still a little bit more somewhere. So just going to gently take that jaw over. And again, it's engaging just around here in the ear. So let's see something, just the inferior ear muscles. Stand up. So the extended listening from here, again, comes back down to the left side of the hyoid. I want to make a connection between those two areas. This time I'm actually fascial loading my contact with my left hand at the ear, because that's the easier one to get the fascial load in, and I'm doing the following into the myohyoid. And now the listening has got enough volume that I can actually allow the left hand contact. So now I'm more into a double induction. And these two local contacts are moving together. Got a couple of twists or turns, a glide, slowly allowing them to come together, facilitating them to come together. Things are slowed down, so I encourage the last thing that I felt in both hands. Good boy, Tom. Good boy. Good boy. There we go. Nice softening through the face, and the sense that I can separate both contacts. I'm not forcing them, I'm facilitating the lengthening. It's not a stretch, the tissues are letting go and allowing this to happen without a sense of bind. Really allowing that to separate. Just look how relaxed his face is, his chin is on the gate. That's a relaxed horse. Look at his soft lip. When you see that softness of the lip, that's when you know your horse is relaxed. Good boy. And so his system has given in and let go so much. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come and take a handhold over the frontals and over the back here. And just tune into his involuntary mechanism now to see what his dural tube is doing. Good boy. Chomping, chewing, licking, all good signs. Good boy. Yeah. And so his system is going into an emptying phase. Good boy. Really letting go of tension now. There we go. Good boy. Now he feels, now as his system's going to an expansion, so an expansion around the dural tube inside the spinal canal. And what I feel is the ability of his dual tube to expand and empty is much better. But as he tries to go into an expansion now, what I feel is it's struggling to expand in the sacral region, in the sacral coccygeal region. So that's what we're going to do. So now he's relaxed enough that I can actually do essentially what is some cranialopathy with him. We've kind of shifted gears a little bit. Okay, so he's going into an emptying phase. His system is letting go of tension. Good boy. Good boy. And so as he empties all through his system really quite well. But I am still aware of that sacrococcygeal area. Not as much as when he goes into an expansion because it's struggling to expand. So I'm going to slowly disengage my contact because I'm more interested to know what's going down the back end now. So as I'm going to come down, I know that I need to do something down here, but I'm going to recheck my general listening.